I'm going to go over a battery. This is made for a motorcycle, four-wheeler, ATV, golf cart, maybe motorized craft, but what I'm using it for today is a 750 watt Everstart inverter. So I'm going to try to like have me a small little inverter pack when I'm doing like sanding projects or something like that where I have to grind or sand on something, and I want to test it out for that. But let me just kind of like go over some of this thing. So this is the YT X12 high performance lithium ion battery, and it's branded starter on the top. Restart technology, intelligent battery, lithium ion, works with all 12-volt vehicle systems, 2 times cranking power of lead acid. This, and by the way, this thing is super light. This thing doesn't weigh anything. I mean, it's super light. And does it have the specs on it? Capacity's a 89.4 watt hour, 8 amp hour, 6 hour, 12.8 volts, 480 cranking amps. Those are cold cranking amps. 5.9 inches that way, 5 inches that way, and 3.4 that way. And let's just open it up and let's see what you get with it. Oh, it gets a little padded, so that's a pill and stick pad to put on the bottom to lift it up. You get a little set of instructions, kind of like some precautionary things that you want to go over on that. A lot of little extra fittings. I love it that they give those little extra fittings right there. And then right here, we'll put that in. You get some little thank you thing, any questions or anything like that. It's got 4 ports on it, so 2 positive, 2 negative. And only thing I need to get to is the positive and negative one-sided port. You know, starter batteries. And I'm shocked at how light this thing is. So if you're trying to save weight in your motorcycle or like ATV or something like that, I highly recommend this thing. You know, on and off. We'll go ahead and turn it off. This has a USB 3 coming out and 2 regular size 110 outlets. So let's go ahead. So we got the positive and negative charged up. Now let's go ahead and turn this on. That works great. You can see I'm fully charged, and look how light the system is. So you know what this means? I have 750 watts of power at my disposal right here, and it doesn't weigh almost nothing. So let me put this thing to the test. So the first thing I have right here is my right angle grinder, and this thing, I think it pulls about 300 watts. So we'll plug a 300 watt grinder into the inverter there, and now let's try this out. It doesn't say it on it, but I do know from using it on my power bank that it pulls about 280 watts of power. So let me go ahead and see how it works. Y'all see that? That's pulling just fine. That's 300 continuous watts of power coming out of that battery into this inverter, and it's not slowing down a bit. That worked perfect. I have one of these little triangle grinders. This pulls about 200 watts of power. Oops, turn it off. And let's go ahead and try it. That works. That actually started just like that. This thing will peak up to like 1500 watts and then level off. So there's 200 watts of power, and here's another 300 watts right here. Let's try them both. Whoa, look at that. So we're at about 600 watts of continuous power. So you could run this right angle grinder and a sander all in one right here out of that one battery and this inverter. I don't know how long it would last, but you know what? It's doing exactly what I wanted to do with it. We'll turn that off. The battery indicator there, so it'll let me know when it starts going down. But that works perfectly for what I needed it for. I am so impressed with this. I'm gonna build a little system. So I'm gonna have me a little box with a charger going to it. I'm gonna get a battery charger so I can charge this up. Then when I have to do a job or something, I just grab this, and I've got power at my disposal. 750 watts of power, which is pretty impressive when you think about it. So yeah, I think this battery is gonna work just perfectly for what I need it for. And you know what? When I get another motorcycle, I'll have me a battery that I can use in the motorcycle. So yeah, that's all I got today, everybody, on the starter battery. See you all in the next video.